Hey everybody, welcome Life with D. I'm going to try to show you how to play 8-ball a little bit better if you're a lower end player, maybe a mid player, trying to get up and be able to extend your run, stay at the table, play better safe, stuff like that. I'm going to play through a couple of racks. I'll probably miss at some point several times, but the goal is here to learn. If we don't edit the process, which I'm not going to, you're just going to see it as I do it. So in a lot of videos you see people will reset up their runs or switch it out. We're just going to try to keep this rolling and see what happens. All different kinds of breaks. Some people use the second ball, draw off the rail. I like to hit it head on. Some people break from the sides. Other people can work somewhere around here with a closed bridge. I seem to get the most power with an open-handed bridge, so that's what we're going to try today. Let's see how it works. The two side pockets are our enemies here. The biggest chance for us to scratch. Alright, so we did scratch on one of the two sides, made a ball. The other guy gets ball in hand. We've got really the only tie-up is the 11-13 or the 10-13-5. These balls can be broken out with the 6. They can also be comboed to make the 3. So we have to figure out, we're probably going to take stripes. Unless we can make this 5 right here and somehow get on that 2, we might take solids. But in order for us to take stripes, we've got to figure out what to do with that mess right there. Now we can use the 14 to draw back into it and break that out. We can use the 9 to come straight across with the cue ball and try to break it out. We could even use the 12 to shoot it up here in the corner and follow and break out. But the point is here, this is a big mistake that a lot of people make. Whatever we do, we want to keep one of these 3 balls in an area for us where we can continue our runs. So I'm going to opt for stripes, and I'm going to opt for using the 12 ball to go in and bust up the 13 and 10. Give myself a decent angle right about there. And if I make it and don't get a breakout, I should still have a shot on one of these 3 balls, which is what we're trying to do here. So sometimes you got to change where you put the cue ball. When you are looking at it standing up, it looks like it's good over here. You get down on the ball and you realize you're just a little tiny bit off and you got to move it. So this looks good here. Let's see where it puts us at. Pretty favorable. 13-11, it's not wired, it's close enough that we'll count it to be able to go. The 10 still passes by here, the 9's here, the 14's here. Cue ball's froze to the 8, so remember how we were talking about 3 options? We needed to leave that 11 out there. These 2 options got taken away from us, so let's play on from here and see if we can make this ball and then extend this out a little bit. Okay, so we've made that ball. Now our shot is going to be the 10 ball, and once again we're jacked up right here over this ball. So when we make the 10, we either have to try to float it forward a little bit for the 9, stop it to cut the 13 in, and then play the ball at the other end, because remember, we still got a strike down here. 14 doesn't go, so we got to shoot the 10, but we got to make sure we get shape here. So we're going to use some top on this. That's okay, but once again, we're playing where we're jacked up, so we're not hitting the ball hard enough each time. I'm going to try to make this 14. And hopefully we're going to come down here and play for the 15, and then we'll leave the other 2 balls, and the 8 goes in any of these pockets. So let's see if we can get this ball down. It's just a little bit off the rail and jacked up, which makes it a lot tougher. Alright, we didn't get far enough down there, but we're going to leave ourselves 2 escape routes. We've got the 9 and 13. I'm lefty, so these shots are stretch out shots for me, like that's a full length shot. So I'm going to opt to shoot this ball, and see where we can go with this. Maybe putting myself in a position where the 15 or the 9 could be playable. So we'll put some draw on this. Jack ourselves up again. Now we may have done it for the last time, because this is not a good position to be in. Too far over to cut it in the side, in the corner. Too much of a risk to try to cut it in that corner because I'm jacked up over the ball like this. I'm jacked up on the 9, which means I can't put a full stroke on it to be able to get anywhere near the 15. So we're going to have to play the 9. Don't like it, but we have to play it. Okay, we got out far enough. So now it boils down to make it. And we have the 15 ball in the corner. With our line, we're playing to potentially, we could potentially be right behind the 7 ball. If I hit it really hard, we can get up to here. But the first thing is making the 15. I mean, that's not the easiest. I'd really actually like to bank this ball, but I think the 6 is out just a smidge too far. So let's cut this in and try to avoid being hooked. Okay, well, we make it. We're down on the 8 ball. The 7 is blocking it in this corner. The 2 is to the point where we can cut it down here, but it's a really tough cut. We have an option of also cutting it inside. So we're not thinking about any kind of leave here, because if we miss, we're going to either get locked up so bad behind one of these balls that it won't matter where they run out. So we take a look, our line here on the 8, pretty much right where the 8 ball number is. And our only concern is possibly scratching here to put it in the side pocket. We're over here, and we have to watch out for the 6, or just floating down and hitting off another ball. So let's take a look here and see what the quarter pocket looks like. And we'll take a look at the side. I'm going to go ahead and try it in the corner. And there we go. We had extra plans for what we needed to do on that. We had our additional balls, our safety balls, if you will, and we still managed to get out. So I hope this was helpful a little bit to you and you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much.